It's time for In the Paint, sponsored by Terre Haute Savings Bank and Union Center for Sports Medicine. Now, with the best hoop show in the Wabash Valley, Rick Semler and Ross Rawling.
The fans, the fight, the game, the determination. This is
High School Basketball Sectional.
I hope you're ready for some basketball. Good evening and welcome to our final Friday in the paint of the high school basketball season. The sectional title games are now set. We'll let you know who advanced on tonight.
Absolutely, Rick. We have all the action from 7 different Indiana sectionals involving Wabash Valley teams. We also have Illinois high school postseason action of Oblong. They're playing for a sectional title, and women's college basketball with ISU. In all, we have highlights from 13 games. We'll start in Class 4A at the Mooresville sectional. Terre Haute North reminded everyone Tuesday who the defending two-time sectional champs are. The Patriots open sectionals with a dominating 23-point win over Plainfield. North back in action tonight in the sectional semis against Martinsville. Early on in this one, Austin Lewis finds Calvin Blank down in close. Blank gets the Patriots on the board. Nate John, a great playmaker, just a little penetration here, kicks it out to Stephen Davis. Great ball fake, he finishes with the jumper. Davis silky smooth for the lead. Charles Dillahunt got the nod in the starting lineup. He's open on the wing here, drilling the jumper for Terre Haute North. First quarter winding down, nice feed to the post. A.J. Grady gets the friendly roll. No look, bounce to the paint. North up by 3, down 3 in the second quarter. The Patriots look to Davis again. He ties it up. It would be tied again at the end of regulation, but Terre Haute North falls in overtime. Their season ends with a 47-42 loss to Martinsville. The first semifinal game at the Mooresville sectional had the host Pioneers against Terre Haute South. Braves up 1 in the third quarter. Kavaris Gregory says, "You better make it 4. Big time shot from Gregory. Fourth quarter now, it's a tie ball game. Preston Tufo zips it down to Gregory under the rim. Kavaris with the finish, that gives the Braves the lead. Under a minute to go, Mooresville comes up with a steal on the other end. Lane Weaver knocks down the J to send it to overtime, and we're just getting started in this ball game. Bonus basketball, South down 4. Jeffrey Turner not ready to go home yet.
Nice drive.
He cuts the lead down to 2, uses the window there. Mooresville would answer. Logan Stewart with the catch and release from the wing. South answers back. Stewart's 3 cuts it down to 1. With 14 seconds to go, Turner strolls to the line, buries both free throws for the lead. Last chance for Mooresville. Their star Jacob Johnson gets a decent look.
Nice defense.
Too strong, but a foul called on the rebound. What? Mooresville makes 1 of 2, and it's time for 4 more minutes. 3 minutes to go. The Braves work it around the perimeter. Inside to Timmy Herron. South takes another 2-point advantage in a tight one, a seesaw battle. Mooresville pulled away. Connor Shipley has to miss this one. Look at this. Just off his fingertips, out of bounds with 2 seconds to go. The ball goes back to Mooresville. What a tight ball game it was. That would be the end for Terre Haute South. They fall in a double overtime thriller to Mooresville, 72-69. West Vigo opens sectionals tonight at the Class 3A Greencastle sectional against Edgewood. Kyle Stewart, little playmaking to Adrian Corenfloss. He muscles it up over the rim. Strong finish from the big man. Edgewood doing work on the glass. It pays off. Mustangs get it to Mike Bowman. See the 3, be the 3. Nice shot, Mike. That Stewart fella getting to the rack this time. He uses the body in traffic, gets the lefty to drop for the pair. Edgewood would answer, though, getting Trevor Selberg a touch here in the high post. Selberg patient at the elbow, then he goes to work. Nice slip to the rim, and Edgewood knocks off West Vigo in the sectional semis, 57-50. Rick?
The Class 2A North Knox sectional featured our first big upset of sectionals Wednesday night. The host Warriors knocked off the 2-time defending sectional champs Eastern Green. North Knox was looking to pull another huge upset tonight as they faced 10th-ranked Linton. The Miners and Warriors met in the second semifinal game. Austin Carazia was one tough customer in this one. He gets his own rebound and picks up the putback, and he's fouled. Look at the emotion in the playoffs. North Knox point guard Jordan Muir picks up the steal, and check out the body control. He takes the contact at the rim. And then the 1-2 punch working together. Des Fuger's great look to Carazia on the alley-oop, and the 6'8" big man showing some hops on the finish. He had a team-high 24, and Linton rolls to the championship, beating North Knox 69-50. So Linton wins. Up next for the Miners was the winner between 5th-ranked Sullivan and Bloomfield. Third quarter, Max Gregory uses the pick to get open and bury the three. Sullivan up 32-29. Golden Arrows would blow open a tight game in the third, and they used it behind the arc. Nate Pirtle, so smooth from downtown. Cardinals big man Brandon Van Sant spins, and then the up and under. Like the moves there.
Promising youngster, just a freshman.
Like the moves. Golden Arrows win 65-54. They will face Linton tomorrow in the sectional championship. What a start to the show, but we're only getting started.
I'm out of breath already. When we come back, we'll check in on the North Vermilion, Lagodi, and WRV sectionals. Stay tuned.
Back to Rick Semler and Ross Rawling.
Welcome back to In the Paint. Rockville opens sectionals with a 21-point win. How good have the top-ranked Rocks been this year? They're 23-0. Just 2 of those wins been by single digits. Impressive stat. Sports 10 has a good research department. Rocks facing Turkey Run tonight in the sectional semifinals. This is a well-oiled machine. Gary Ulrich can't get the 3-ball to go. No worries. Jordan McFall right there for the stick back. Turkey Run trying to hang in there. The big fella, Riley Sunderman, with the handles at the top of the key. Look at this. Gets down the lane, drops the bucket for 2 for Turkey Run. More Warriors. They get it to Jeff Woods on a nice cut down the lane. Woods rises and scores above the defense. He's been fun to watch in his career, but Rockville still just silly good. Lane Mahiran just playing around now. Watch him use the window here for the score down on the block. Rockville keeps on cruising along. The Rocks move on to the sectional championship game. They beat Turkey Run 85-50.
I mentioned earlier in the show, North Knox pulled the biggest upset so far in sectionals. Well, Lagodi Tuesday almost was a part of the biggest upset in the entire state. The Lions, who are the defending Class A state champs, won by just 1 in overtime to a 4-18 Vincennes Reveille team. Life not any easier tonight for Lagodi as they faced North Davies in the semifinals at sectional 63. Third quarter, Connor Whitmer with a pretty runner down the lane. The Lagodi senior had 16. Story of the first 3 quarters was North Davies sharpshooter Dustin Cook. He had 5 threes off the bench. That trifecta gave the Cougars a 2-point lead going to the final quarter. Cougars guard Nick Craze drives. His pass is deflected to Kelby Byer, who scores, tying the game at 32 with less than 4 to play. Connor Whitmer, beautiful pass to Will Nate for the layup. Lions take a 2-point lead. Nate had 6 huge points in the fourth. Another layup here. Lagodi ended this game on a 10-3 run. Under a minute to play, Cougars down 5. Look at Craze. He's one of the smallest players on the floor. His second attempt on the putback. He is fouled and scores. Craze would hit the free throw. Cougars down 2 with 44 to play, but Lagodi acted like a defending state champs down the stretch. Look at that play by Colin Nelson. He gets the steal and the hoop. Lagodi wins 42-35. Lions are moving on. Third-ranked Bar Reeve took to the court in the second semifinal against Shoals. One of the big reasons the Vikings ranked so high, Addison Wagler. Look at this move. Right by the defender for the easy hoop.
A big that can put it on the floor like that. It's tough to defend.
Micah Bullock is one of the many Bar Reeve players that love to pick on me on Twitter. Maybe showing this one-handed flush. You won't pick on me so much, Mike, and maybe take it easy on me a little bit.
The lefty. Like
Shoals was thinking upset. Dylan Irwin, 1-2-3. The Jug Rocks led by 1 after 1 quarter. Second quarter, Bullock starts to heat up. We saw his athleticism with the dunk. What a smooth-looking 3 here coming up from Bullock deep from outside. And Bar Reeve looks impressive tonight. Huge second half, outscoring Shoals by 24, and they win. So the first time since 2008, we will get a Bar Reeve Lagodi sectional championship game. At the WRV sectional, Clay City Shakamak met Eels senior Blake Sasinger, the sweet move and hoop, Sasinger actually was knocked unconscious late in this game. He was taken off by a stretcher to a local hospital. We have no further update on him at this time. Emotions were running high late for Clay City. Very next play after the injury, Eels Evan Rogers, bullseye from downtown. Clay City up 1 in the fourth quarter. Other end, Brody Crow to Brandon Morin for the hoop. Lakers retake the lead. Under 2 to go in the game. Clay City off. Trevor Singer good on the putback. Clay City back out in front. Folks, this is what Hoosier Hysteria is all about. 57-all. Clay City's Easton Blue drives, scores, and is fouled with 4.8 seconds to go.
Wow.
He'd missed the free throw. Eels still up 2. Shakamak had a chance to force overtime. Ooh, no, Patrick Green's shot is off at the buzzer. Heartbreak City for Shakamak, jubilation for Clay City. Eels win by 2. Congrats to Clay City for their perseverance. Never easy to see a teammate like Blake Sasinger go down and still fight back to get the win. The other semifinal game at WRV had the host Wolverines against Eminence. WRV's Cade Hill. Watch this.
Ooh, little pick. The
you
pocket.
play defense that good, you deserve an easy hoop.
And he got it.
You never played defense like that, did you?
No, I didn't work that hard.
You don't know defense for anything. Wolverines, Jonathan Koenig pops open, gets the hoop, and then
It's Trey Gamble.
Trey Gamble getting open for WRV, gets the ball, couple of dribbles. He is fouled, good concentration, gets it to fall. WRV looks good tonight. They win 50-28. Wolverines will take on Clay City tomorrow in the sectional championship. Coming up, we have highlights from the Washington sectional, Oblong sectional title game in Illinois, and the ISU women's game tonight.
Plus, we'll introduce you to this year's 2013 Sports 10 Spirit Award winner. We had a great time this afternoon. We'll show you who it was when In the Paint comes back.
The Sports 10 Spirit Award is sponsored by Tempo Furniture.
Welcome back to In the Paint, the longest standing high school boys basketball rivalry in the state of Indiana. Renewed tonight as Washington and Vincennes Lincoln met. The two played a great game during the regular season with the Alices winning by 2. With Hostess not selling Twinkies anymore, fans are doing whatever they can to keep the snack alive. Love that costume. Washington's Annalie Garland. Great way to get on the camera. Go stand in front of it and hit a 3, right, Ross?
Oh, that's what I always tried to do.
Alices have a nice post player, Josh Sprinkle. Like the way he finishes with his offhand.
He's going to be a tough one, just a junior.
Washington loses Patrick Toole on defense. Bad idea. Toole makes them pay as he tickles the twine from downtown. Wild play to end the first quarter. Big mistake by Washington. They keep the ball alive, but throw the ball right into the basket. Never supposed to do that. Brant Nowalski gets the easy hoop for the Alices. Alices beat the Hatchets for the second time this season, 42-38. Vincennes Lincoln will face Jasper tomorrow. Yes, you can guess at home down at Vincennes who I'm rooting for in this one. Ross.
Well, over in Illinois, Oblong is our last team left standing. The Panthers tonight trying to win their first sectional championship since, get this, 1937. Oblong took on Nokomis in the sectional title. It's a packed house in Altamont, and Oblong star Anthony Johnson worth the price of admission. Great move down the lane, off-balance jumper drops. More Johnson, he gets his own board just straight into beast mode underneath. Going to work low. He is just really good. Transition time now. Remember that Johnson guy? Well, there he is scoring again.
Hope they DVR'd this family.
Just a tough customer. Oblong, though, falls to a tough Nokomis team in the sectional championship. Johnson's stellar high school career ends with a 22-point loss. College hoops, the ISU women's basketball program this weekend, playing their final 2 regular season home games of the season. Lady Sycamores hosting Missouri State. Nice offense by ISU. They get it inside to Rachel Mahan. She's going to finish like that. She always does. Hard to believe, but ISU senior Taylor Whitley playing her second to last game at Holman Center. She scores there on the break. ISU freshman Marina Laramie continues to be better and better. She was off the chain tonight. Laramie knocks down the jumper. Get this, a career-high 27 for the freshman. Laramie's 27, the most by an ISU freshman since 2009. The Lady Sycamores win 71-63. Well, earlier in the week, we announced the 5 finalists for this year's Sports 10 Spirit Award for high school basketball. They were Northview, South Vermilion, Rockville, Shakamak, North Davies. Congrats to all 5 schools. They were all awesome all season long.
All great. We want to thank Tempo Furniture for their support of the Sports 10 Spirit Award. And it's time now to introduce this year's winner, and it goes to Shakamak High School. They didn't know they had won until Ross and I showed up in Jasonville. They were shocked and very excited. And you can see they had all kinds of school spirit, and they were thrilled to get their hands on the Sports 10 Spirit Award trophy. This is the first time Shakamak has won a Sports 10 Spirit Award trophy. Love to see all the spirit they had in the stands. Congratulations to Shakamak, the 2013 Sports 10 Spirit Award winners for the high school basketball season. You saw Ross and I get in the stands there with them. Always great to kind of relive the high school days. It's been a while for us.
Oh man, getting longer every day. What a great time there though at Shakamak today. A great pep assembly. They couldn't pull out the win tonight. Clay City took them down to the wire. What a great ball game that was. But a lot of heart, a lot of spirit down there in Laker country. And they have a great baseball team. That's what they're looking forward to now.
Several great sectional title games tomorrow. A couple that stick out. 5th ranked Sullivan taking on 10th ranked Linton. They split during the regular season. Also, Bar Reeve, Lagodi. Bar Reeve has one loss. That came to Lagodi.
When those two throw the records out,
yes.
Bar Reeve and Lagodi get together. It's at Jack Butcher Arena.
I bet the fans are already camped outside Jack Butcher Arena right now.
Do you think people are scalping tickets down there?
They might be.
Are they going for $100 a piece trying to get into that thing?
And we love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. You know that place is going to be packed. I wish we could everybody just go down and watch that one tomorrow.
Camp out now?
We can if you want. Maybe check out some early morning practices.
It's going to be cold.
Be a good one.
And don't forget, tomorrow the Vincennes Reveille girls basketball team will try to win their 2nd state title. They take on Fort Wayne Canterbury at 10:30 a.m. That does it for In the Paint. Have a great weekend.
This has been the Wabash Valley's most watched newscast, News 10. For local news 24 hours a day, visit WTHI-TV.com.